Well, let's turn back to politics now in the 2020 race. Senator Bernie Sanders has the most delegates at the moment, but there is, of course, a chance that Democrats get to the convention in July without a clear nominee. So what is a brokered convention? What would it mean for the party? Jessica Smith is in our D.C. bureau to explain all of this for us. Jess?
Well, Julie, political experts and insiders like to talk about the possibility of a brokered convention just about every election cycle. But this year, it could be a possibility. So instead of your usual, straightforward, maybe even a little boring convention where we know who the nominee is going to be, there could be more excitement, some drama, and backroom wheeling and dealing. Here is how it works. So in order to secure the nomination, a candidate needs to have a majority of pledged delegates. There are a total of 3,979 pledged delegates who vote in what's known as the first ballot at the convention this summer. Half of that is 1,989 and a half, round up to 1,990. A candidate has to get one more than that, so the magic number is 1,991. Julie, those delegates are awarded based on primary and caucus results, and more than a third of them are up for grabs tomorrow.
Talked a little bit about Sanders at the moment having the most delegates. What's the breakdown?
Yeah, right now he is in the lead. Senator Sanders does have 58 delegates. Former Vice President Joe Biden is in second place with 54. Buttigieg has 26, but he suspended his campaign last night. Experts tell me what happens to his delegates is a little bit confusing and it varies state to state. But generally speaking, he holds on to his delegates for now since he suspended his campaign. If he endorses someone else, they'd be expected to go over to the candidate he endorses. But again, that could play out in a few different ways. Former Mayor Mike Bloomberg has 0 delegates right now, but he skipped the early states to focus on the delegate-rich Super Tuesday states. By the time the convention rolls around, if several candidates did well with voters, there's a chance no one will reach that magic number on the first ballot. The first ballot has not failed to nominate a candidate since 1952, according to the Brookings Institution. So if that happens, candidates would have to work to convince delegates to support them on the second ballot, which would mean some extra drama in Milwaukee. On the second ballot, there are votes from 2 sets of delegates, the 3,979 pledged delegates who could vote for a different candidate this time, and then you have the 771 super delegates. A candidate has to reach a majority on that ballot to secure the nomination, so the magic number this time around would be 2,375.5. In theory, there could be multiple votes until a candidate reaches that magic number. But Adam, some political experts say that that could be really damaging to the party in the general election.
Sounds like it'd be easier trying to corner Bitcoin. I am curious, who are the super delegates?
Yeah, the superdelegates are basically just party insiders. So they can be members of the Democratic National Committee. They could be Democratic governors, Democratic members of Congress, and the like. After the 2016 election, the DNC changed the rules to only allow superdelegates to vote on the second ballot in order to reduce the influence of powerful political figures. At the Las Vegas debate, you may remember one of the moderators asked candidates if the person with the most delegates should get the nomination, even if they don't have the majority. Only Sanders said yes, which makes sense because he could be in that very position. The 5 others on the stage at the time said they should let the process play out. And then in the past couple days, we've heard from Biden, Warren, and Bloomberg. They are all signaling that they're going to fight this up until the very end.
Hey investors, Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.